So, waves, not the haircut, the sciencey waves, you know, the waves that, with the frequencies, wavelengths, crests, and all those other fancy terms that I'm going to be talking about today. Yeah, so basically, what I'm going to be talking about is the difference between visible light waves and all the other waves. You know, on the spectrum, the visible spectrum, the X-ray, X-ray, no, the X-rays and gamma rays, and radio waves and microwaves. So first of all, visible light waves are pretty self-explanatory. They're just waves with certain frequencies and colors that reach our eyes and bounce off to create vision. The visible light waves come off of lamps from the sun and any other thing you can see that has light. Dark areas are places with low or no visible light waves whatsoever. The dark is where no light can escape from or travel to, and that's why you can't see anything since there are no light frequencies that can hit your eyes. So I'm gonna make this short and sweet. You're gonna hand over the
visible light region of the electromagnetic spectrum.
Or we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Come on, man, I didn't, what did I do? Come on, you can see though, why do I gotta give you that, man? The electromagnetic spectrum of waves goes in this order from left to right: gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet, visible light, infrared, and radio waves. Radio waves go farther than any of the other wavelengths. The frequencies and crests are farther apart too. Visible light is in the middle of all this stuff, the perfect frequency. Wavelength and all that fancy stuff. Wavelength is how long the wave is until it repeats. The frequencies continue until the wavelength stops, and that's how long the wave is. The frequency is how often the amplitude changes. It's like one of those hospital heartbeat things that you can see in movies or at the hospital. I mean, yeah, that counts as a frequency since the sound and pressure is being tracked and the frequency is being recorded onto a monitor with a visual. Now, don't get me started on microwaves because then I'll just want some food. But if you decide to Google microwaves and click images, you're just gonna see a bunch of microwave pictures and it's pretty glorious. Some of these waves are pretty toxic for humans. A certain amount of energy can mess with our cells. Certain dangerous frequencies are only used in certain professional equipment or never used at all. Waves are measured in hertz, just seconds, but in waveform, and it's basically the same thing as wavelength, but measured with time. The cycle per second unit of frequency in a wave. So that's basically the difference between visible light frequencies and the other frequencies on the electromagnetic spectrum. And yeah, I guess that's it. See you later, perhaps. Yeah, okay, bye. Yeah, made it to the end of the video. If you're seeing this, you could be looking at the presentation to be graded. So if you're doing that, then you can leave now if you want, because this is just an outro since I'm uploading this to YouTube. Go check out my merch, link in the description, and do all that other fancy stuff like subscribe and things. Yeah, okay, see ya, boys. Also, sorry that the video is really fast because actually, it's like 3 minutes. Never mind. See ya.